Hi, beautiful. I wanted to come on and talk to you guys about dreams and how they can really boost our manifesting, or not boost our manifesting, but they can help us really show what's going to come in next and help us prepare for kind of the next thing that's materializing in our lives. So I hope you like it, and if you found this video, there's probably something that you're needing to hear, because I don't really believe in coincidences. I think everything happens for a reason. So if you just stumbled upon this, it might be good for you to listen. So with dreams, some of you might feel like, well, I don't even remember my dreams. So that's the first thing, is how do we get to remember our dreams more and more? Well, there's quite a few different things that I've studied and I've read about with dream work. And a big thing with dream work is having basically a routine where you're consistently writing something down on your dreams. Like, some people are naturally, they just remember their dreams when they wake up. But if you're not one of those people, constantly writing a dream journal is really beneficial to recall anything. And when you do write in a dream journal, the first thing you want to do when you're going to sleep and before you're shutting your eyes, tell yourself, like, I want to remember the first thing when I wake up, write down my dream. And or even just telling yourself, you don't even have to write it down, but writing down helps because you're in a daze, and lots of times you'll remember your dream right when you first wake up, but then, like 10 minutes, half an hour after, you don't remember the dream at all. That's why writing down is really good, because you're still in more of a slower brainwave state and you can't always recall what you've dreamt. But telling yourself before you go to sleep that you want to remember your dreams, and then when you wake up, recording it down as quick as you can. You can use a voice memo if you often wake up in the night or you're waking up multiple times. You can do a voice memo, so you kind of just murmur out some words and you explain your dream if you want to keep going back to sleep so you're not as tired. And that one worked really well for me because I didn't like turning on a light to have to write in my journal. And often I'd wake up in the night from dreams and different things. So recording however works best for you, but just getting that dream down first thing when you wake up. And then you can go fall back asleep and you can dream again, and you can do this process. That's the best way to start actually remembering your dreams. There's some other things, like depending on types of medications, like recreational drugs, especially like marijuana, it can make you have different types of deep sleep patterns. So when you're smoking a lot of weed, a lot of times people don't recall their dreams because they're not going into as much of a dream state, or for some reason it makes it so you don't recall your dreams as well. And a lot of times when people then get off of weed or they're having a break from it, they start having all these crazy dreams because they haven't been recalling them. So I think spirit has a lot of stuff that they want to try to pile on you and show you. And I think that if you don't remember a dream, don't feel disappointed. I feel like the dreams that you're meant to remember, you will, and you do process everything through your dream state anyways. So if you're not remembering everything, it's not a big deal. But I find dreams are super special for me and super important in my life because they've just helped me feel so much clarity, and also just confirmation on stuff. I just feel safe and kind of protected, even though I've had a lot of crazy scary dreams and different stuff, and I used to have sleep paralysis and night terrors. Well, it just sounded like someone knocked on the window of my car, but no one was there. That was trippy. I'm not sure what that sound was. Maybe something from a tree. Woohoo, talking about sleep paralysis. But even if you've had these kind of crazy scary experiences, the thing is that I believe we're all experiencing so that we can process our subconscious mind, or the things, our fears, our worries, things that are happening in our waking life. And when it comes to manifesting, there's often a lot of stuff that is just it's almost like premonition that I receive in dream work. And I have had a lot of friends say this too, where maybe you'll start having a dream that you're gonna like get a lot of money or win an inheritance, or have like, start having these really good feeling dreams where it just feels like that, like really abundant, and you feel like you're waking up and you're really happy. Anytime that you have an emotion behind a dream, that emotion is where your subconscious is kind of sitting at for a specific topic. So like obviously we have lots of different topics in our life. Like one, you might feel totally bummed in love, but you could feel totally abundant in money, or you might have the opposite. And so it's not like if you have one bad dream, like your life's doomed, or you're having, sleep paralysis. No, you probably have one part of your life that you need to work on, and that you have to have attention brought in your waking life. Like they're saying, hey, like get at this. This doesn't feel good for your soul. You're not living in your highest purpose. 555, I seen on the clock. So just meaning that big changes might be needed, when you're getting told certain things. And for me, when I've had a lot of like scarier night terrors, sleep paralysis, and like freaky dreams, it's when I've been living not fully in my truth, and I've been kind of pushing aside that little subconscious voice in my head and just kind of trying to ignore it and hope it goes away and hope things feel better, but not living authentically like in my truth. And I feel like dreams are kind of a blessing because they help just keep you living in that truth and keep you living on your heart's path, and like make you listen to that inner calling. And when you're listening to that inner calling and listening to your true path, that's when you're the strongest at pulling in everything you want in the material world as well. So like for me, I would get it really bad when I wasn't wanting to do a job, or I wasn't working in the profession or at a place that I was supposed to be working at. But in my head, in my heart, I was like, yeah, I'm abundant. Like I'm making lots of money. I went to school for this. I don't want to waste this. But yet there was a part of me that was like, you need to move on. You need to, like telling me don't do this. But there's like a conflict because my ego and myself here feels really comfortable and I feel secure a bit financially. But I think if you actually listen to that higher self, there's probably so much money on the other side of that, and there's always, our higher self always knows what's best on across everything. Like it's not just, they're guiding you in a way to uplift you and help you. It's not like, we're just stubborn. We like to do things the hard way, I think. And sometimes the way that maybe doesn't feel the best, and we just want to put reason to everything, if that makes sense. But I'm going on a rant. But the thing with having the dreams that you remember or you can feel, you can kind of learn to expect that, well, that's going to come in once you start having good dreams, or you have start feeling like a lot of love in your dreams, or you start feeling a certain way. You can kind of know, well, oh, that's where I'm at on an energetic level. It might have not materialized. I might not have a lover or the best friends or be feeling that love in the 3D. But if you're starting to feel it in your dreams and you're starting to really like see it in your dreams, that means that it's going to be coming in really fast for you in your actual physical world. And the same can be if you start having really terrible dreams. Like that could be saying you need to change something because these terrible things are going to be coming up and they're going to start happening to you if you don't start, switching your life around. So like dreams have always been such a big guide for me, and I've been really lucky to actually have full premonition type stuff, like understanding when people in my family were going to pass away and have things like that. And I feel really blessed because although it's kind of scary, it gives you a sense of comfort of knowing there's something so much more than just us being here living the human experience. Like we have this divine support, and there's always this little thing we can tap into. And yeah, I just find that dreams have been really good for the manifesting because it gives me a point to kind of reference of where I'm at and maybe what I need to be adjusting, and just also giving me that kind of patience to keep waiting. Like if I keep having dreams of money but I'm like struggling to pay my rent this month, well, it kind of just helps me confirm it's okay. It's okay to not fear it. I've been on the right path. I can rest. Like my subconscious knows that this is taken care of. I'm in the vibration of money. I'm dreaming of it. That kind of thing. So I hope that this helps someone. And if you have anything that you also know about this, I'm just learning. I'm having my own experience. I don't know everything. Every person's totally different too. We all view the world in different ways and perceive it. But dreams are kind of one of those things that's up for interpretation. If you guys have anything else to comment on this, I would love to hear it, because I'd love to start creating a bit of a community where we all can kind of uplift each other and teach each other from our own experiences. Because what's not better than that, you know? All being here to help each other out to get all of our dreams materializing. So if you like this, give it a thumbs up or subscribe. Sending you guys all lots of love and the best day. Ta-ta for now. Bye.